harvesting the traditions in the culture, cultural tradition harvesting of the African Americans, who will best and what will best elevate a people or a race. Delaney and the boys, Delaney and Frederick Douglass had that debate. Henry Garnett, David Walker, Du Bois, Booker T, Malcolm X, Dr. King, Elijah Muhammad. Henry Garnett argued that the elevation of blacks in 1843 depended on their ability to adapt temperance, industry, and frugality. But in a culture dominated by whites, how possible was it for blacks to be so self-reliant? Many know about Garvey teaching, some will know about Garvey teaching of self-reliance, um, Ida B. Wells, self-help, Booker T. Washington. And who is behind the scenes supporting who and what is the best way to elevate a race. To assimilate, is that to say that you have accepted defeat? There was something that was shared in a book called Martin Delaney and Frederick Douglass and the Politics of Representative Identity. Representative identity. Now, some people title something called identity politics. I'm going to move on. But before I move on, when I think of temperance, it's self-control, and that leads to temperament, your attitude, and that makes a person to become coherent. And I say to revise social coherency. And I approach this holistically. The cultural harvesting traditions of the African American. And what is the best way to elevate the race and who would do it? Politics, rhetoric, economics, education, religion, consciousness, personality. Harvesting these cultural traditions. Jealousy, envy, shame, guilt, hatred, murder, betrayal, drugs, satisfaction, accomplishment, business, success. Harvesting the cultural traditions of the African Americans due to status, because slavery was a thing of status control. And how does an African American male measure himself against the white man, against the white person, his male masculinity? How does the African American woman measure up to the white woman in her femininity? They are all actions for me and activity. And not to mention language. Through politics, who and what will best elevate the people or the race of people. And we know that a race is something that is conceptual, it's not factual. And we'll get to the root cause. Rhetoric, economics, education, religion, culture, consciousness, personality, guilt, shame, frustration, betrayal, envy, murder, satisfaction, accomplishment, business, and success. It is language that makes us who we are. Dr. Du Bois talked about an independent intellectual or intelligentsia. Booker T. Washington says that success is not defined by one's position in life, but the obstacles that he or she had to overcome. Language makes us who we are. Until next time.